Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see, I did this look. I absolutely love how it came out on the new Carli Bybel times Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette, and I absolutely love how the look came out. I used these little rhinestones slash gems, which looks really pretty, especially with the look. So I will be doing an in-depth review and first impressions on this palette. I do have some pros and I do have some cons as well. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and give this video a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's just jump straight into the review. As much as I do love Carli, I'm going to start off with the one con that I am not so keen on already, which is the packaging. So if we have a closer look, I'm just not feeling these bubbles or whatever they are, these circles, and then it has like green around it as well. I just think the packaging overall is not flattering. She could have done marble, she could have done I don't know, something along the lines, little stars, little diamonds, something like that. Just, I think for the packaging, it's just kind of cheap looking and weird. I don't know, and that's again my opinion. Someone out there might be loving the packaging, but in my opinion it just looks very odd to me. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty much the same as the box, and if I open it up then I will show you guys what it looks like. It is beautiful. Now I do have some cons opening it up straight away, and I will get into that, but I do have some pros as well. So let's take a moment to look at the eyeshadows and the color scheme in this palette. Now, is this a new palette that we've never seen before? No. Is it a palette that we have seen before? Yes. And it is something that you probably do already have in your collection. You probably do have a lot of these shades, whether it's in a palette or single shadows. Most of us probably do have colors like this. But I will say a pro of this is that I do love the color scheme. I love how the colors work well together. You can create so many different looks with the palette. You have a really good range of shimmers and mattes as well, and I do like the kind of more berry shades thrown in, and then these kind of gunmetal shades as well. So I do love the range you get, and I do love the finishes that you get. One of my cons for this palette is that it's not really ideal for deeper skin tones. The palette overall, I would say, is a little too ashy or a little too light to work on really deep skin tones. I think enough babbling about the actual packaging and the palette. Let's just jump straight into the tutorial, and I will have swatches towards the end of the video. So I'm also going to be including these little rhinestones in the look. I'm so excited to use these. Everyone's been using them, so I'm like, I want to use them. So taking the palette, let's jump straight into the first shade. I think the first shade I want to use is Chai, which is a really beautiful warm brown terracotta shade. I'm taking that on a Morphe M513. I'm not sure what look I'm going for, but I know it's not going to be another neutral look, so we'll see what I'm going to come up with. Blending this into the crease. And I love Anastasia's eyeshadows. The formulas are really great. I'm going to go straight into my next shade, and I think this shade is calling me the most, which is called Stev, or Steve. I think it's Stev. And it's just a beautiful kind of raspberry matte shade. So I'm going into Stev. One thing I will say is that it has a little bit of fallout, not too much fallout, but it definitely does have some fallout, so be mindful of that. And let's just go straight into Stev and put this on the lid, and then we'll drag it into the crease as well. This is calling my name, but then so is this one up here. I'm feeling more like mandala, which is this beautiful kind of iridescent purple pink. Like that. It's really unique. Let's go into that. Just pack that. Oh, that's super pretty. Pack that on the lid. Okay, maybe it's a little too light, too purple. Maybe not. So let's go into Aura, which is beautiful. I can see myself using this a lot. This is like a rose gold copper shade. And let's pack that right there. Okay, See how much better that is? Look, this is beautiful. So I'm actually going to take a little pencil brush and go in with that same Aura shade, that one right there, and I'm actually going to pack this on the lid quite heavily. So I'm going to take that same brush and I think I'm going to go into Bybel, which is a sort of mauve shade. Quite dusty, like a dusty purple. Oh yes. Look how it's coming together. Look how pretty that is. I think I'm going to go into Bolly, this one right here. And this is a really nice sort of pale, frosty shade. Drag it down. Now let's darken it even further. I'm going to go into Boy, which is this really deep chocolate brown. And I like that it's cool toned, not warm toned. And just put it right on the outer corner. Almost like you're making a wing on the lash line. And then going back into Stev, just with that pencil brush, I'm just going to blend it just in the center to add a little color and blend between the dark and the light. So now that I am done with that, I'm just going to... Okay, that kind of hurts your eyes. Oh my gosh, I took my foundation off. I'm gonna go in with eyeliner. So now what I'm going to do is actually add the little gems before I do lashes. So I think I'm going to go into just the silver gems. I'm not sure. And I'm taking my House of Lashes lash glue. This is just the clear white one. And apply it right there. Inner corner. Just going to go into some mascara and then I will do the lower lash line and concealer and everything afterwards. So going into lashes, I'm going to be using the Lash Magnifique lashes in Jasmine, and I've been loving these so far, so I just cut them up to suit my eye shape. Okay, why am I living for these lashes? Oh. Again, this is the style Jasmine. So pretty. So now I'm taking a angled brush and just going straight into Bowie and Stev and applying that on my lower lash line. I'm going into MAC's NC15/NW20 eyeliner. This is a nude eyeliner. It's one of my favourites. Or actually it is my favourite. And I'm just putting this in the waterline to open up the eyes. That looks really pretty. And then we're going to put a gem right in the centre of the lower lash line and taking the same. So it will look something like this, and now we're just going to apply mascara. And you don't want to cover the gem too much. Moving on to lips, I'm going to be taking the Kylie Cosmetics lipstick from her Money collection, and this is in Money Mindset, a beautiful nude, and I think it's going to go really nicely. So let's just apply that. That's a really pretty pinky nude. And to make it a little lighter, because I do like my lipsticks quite light, I'm going to be going in with MAC's lip gloss in Showing Skin, and this is a really pale nude pink. And you can see the difference, it's just lightened it, and I absolutely love lip combos like this. So this is a close-up of the eyes. It's super pretty, and then the lips, and yeah, I know we're so like up close and personal, but I just wanted to show you guys the look, and I absolutely love how it came out. The first shade is Bolly. The next shade is Bear. Next we have Bible. Then we have Moo. Then we have Mandala. Next we have Chai. Then we have Libra. Moving on to the next set, we have Cindy. And then we have Jode. And then we have Stev. Then we have OA, which is actually very similar to Jode. And then we have Aura. 2 shades left, we have Bowie. That one's not swatching well. So that one's actually very patchy and light. And then last but not least, we have My Angels. That one is beautiful. That is all the shades swatched. So this is the final look, and I absolutely love how it came out. I hope you guys really liked it as well, and I will say the palette is definitely worth it. There are some cons, but there are pros as well, and I feel like the pros do outweigh the cons. So it just depends on your personal preference, whether you want to get the palette or not, whether you think it's worth it, and if you like the colours in the palette. I do really think the colours are beautiful, and it will be something that I can use every single day. So as always, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and until next time, I'll see you guys all in my next video.